black. No, I do not love chemistry, Chem 1, 2, 3. I don't. But I got to agree with some of the things, and I'm not cooning because as a brother, I'm tired of these type of brothers representing someone like me. And I'm talking about my own personal experience before I met this fool on YouTube. I was in El Paso, Texas for 3 years. I went to Brahman Hispanic High School in Harris County, near Houston. Graduated in '98, and I was like the only, and I am mixed. I'm not full blown African American. My parents do not have full blown African American roots. At the time, I knew I was black, French, and English, and Native American. And then later on in 2016, found out I'm also Hispanic, Spanish, Creole, because Spain had Louisiana when my fourth grandfather was a Real. And also on the other side, his daughter, who my third grandmother, who married a white-looking Creole brother, who's also who looked like a white man. Well, my third grandfather was not from a slave master situation. His mother was white, well, Irish and English, and his dad was Creole, passed white after slavery, and that's how that happened. And I traced my roots to England. So anyway, so black, French, Spanish, Creole, so por Latin también, English, Irish, and American. Now, I'm going to talk about this because a lot of these folks look at me as an individual. Stop looking at me as a stereotype. I am not your typecast fool. I am my own person. I'm individualistic, and I'm very proud of it, and no apologetic, unapologetic to you about it. So please look at me as an individual. If you don't, just fuck you, get out of my face, and just deal with it, okay? As a person who been to El Paso, Texas, 3 years, and I remember seeing a lot of Latinas dating, and it wasn't Eric, because most Latino, but if they date, if it was someone that was outside of the Hispanic community, it was an African man. Um, Especially when hip hop, when it started to change. I call it like it is. The hip hop started to change in the mid 2000s. That's when it got real coony, okay? I call it like it is. And these Latinas was going after dark skinned brothers, real dark brothers. But also they couldn't get one that would get what a brother's camera scared like myself, who was thugging. If it wasn't someone that was my shade, someone lighter than me like T.I., they were thugging. You know what I'm saying? They had a thug appeal. And I'm not lying, I saw this mess. And I remember I said I couldn't get no Hispanic girlfriend because I wasn't that stereotype. I spoke Spanish. I hung around Latinos, I danced the cumbia and the thing, the tejano, all that stuff. So I was a different breed. I was an own person, and I spoke Spanish. Remember, I went to areas where I was the only Coco black, even though I'm mixed. And Latinos do have black ancestry, but you know what I mean. The norm that people see in their so-called norm in the area of mostly Latinos, ain't nothing happened to me. Okay, I had Thanksgiving gathers with Mexican Americans when I was in El Paso, Texas. Yes, okay, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So therefore, I didn't, call the N word and everything. They treat me with respect. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it wasn't a big thing. Okay, only probably one incident, but just overall, it was a very fascinated experience. And I remember walking at nighttime, coming from El Paso Community College, going to David Cross Johnson at night. Nothing happened to me. They had Cholo thugs, but it happened to me on Loma Land, okay? Never get a Cholo thug looking a Latino dude that was there, saw me, and I turned my head and turned head, and I kept it moving, catch the bus. I didn't come there, and I understand there's Latino dudes that see a brother, they will assume that the man's there to get their women. At the same time, I was single the most time, and the girls I talked to was Latina, but sometimes they were part black and Latina. Okay, and I'm not lying. I actually was trying to actually me and the Latino dude didn't fight over this woman, but there was a fine. Oh, she looked good. She's like Vanessa Williams a little bit, but she was part Mexican, part black, and I was trying to holler at her, but then she stopped hollering at the Latino dude, the dark skinned brother who's from New Orleans before Katrina, from New Orleans, who's Creole. Yes, he is. They call him a name. I want to say his nickname because of his color, because he's a dark one in the family. Okay, he was Creole, but he was dark skinned, kinky hair and all. They gave him a nickname, and everybody at the club like, why they call you this name? And he said, because in my family, I'm the darkest one in the family, and I had to educate Latinos, us Creole people, stop being uneducated. We have mixed with black and French, and sometimes I found later on I got Spanish, but at the time I did not know. in Native American, and we have folks that look like you. We got folks like white people. Okay, we got folks like me, kinky hair, but caramel skin. You got, you know what I'm saying. So it's not just average. Anyway, let's get to the subject. Beyonce is Creole, call it like this. Okay, so and they're like, oh, okay, I see why they call you this name, okay? This nickname, because like, it ain't kind of offensive to call you this name. So I ain't trying to give out his nickname, but he was getting Latinas left and right. One girl, she a light-skinned Latina, she got her hair blonde. So she thought it was a white one, but if you see her natural dark hair, she do like a typical light-skinned Mexican, okay? And he was going after her. And then the other girl, she was in colorism is very big in Latino community. The other girl who was light skinned Latina, she's dark hair, black hair, light skinned. I couldn't stand her brother. Her brother was stupid, crazy, a pinche local way. Anyway, point is, but she was a beautiful fast. I know she got sick, and all the Latinos who were darker than her, or even her complexion, they wasn't getting props, was shitting on her, saying that she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff. She got real, real sick when she came back. And she told me she liked dark, dark black men. Okay? So they was going, they was getting, those Latinos who are lighter than me, I'm gonna let you know, dude, the dark skinned brothers was getting more props on the property. Then someone that's caramel, and even another brother was lighter than me. Then okay. So I don't understand how. Okay, damn, I ain't trying to be the one drop American black DNA of chemistry overseas. Okay, they were getting more props than I was. Okay, so and the more thug they were, the more it got girls. So I didn't go in there because I knew it was foolishness. And you see, right now we shout Black Lives Matter. That's why I didn't go along with it. I'm very smart. Okay, I didn't go along with that mess. Okay, I remain my own person and stay my own person, and I'm gonna be me till the day I die. So I never get this. But then when you backtrack these girls' dating experience, they were dating thug Hispanic men. They were dating the Cholo thugs, and the thugs, tattoo and everything. So I don't know what it is, and with women today, like in bad boys, and then if it goes interracial or intercultural, whatever you want to call it, they go after them. Just like the part black and part Portuguese woman. Remember right after Trump, that white man called every little nigga, bitch, everything else, and said all this stuff, and he was abusing her, but then she said all black men were bad. And so that means she just have attraction for bad men. You know what I'm saying? No matter what color they are. So I'm just saying that when I was on Patrick, I couldn't get no Mexican girlfriend. And if I did, she tried to play me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't that expectation. But then it's stupid that you go after the ones that your parents warn you about. Because if I came into your household and I start busting Spanish and I start talking about this, your parents be shocked that this Morenito, who's also part Latino, did not know at the time, did more research on my family tree, will be shocked that, oh, yeah, he's like, good in the family. You know what I'm saying? Why we have this prejudice? Because I don't come out with that stereotypical bullshit. I'm my own person. You know what I'm saying? And I will make you look like a fool when you try to throw those stereotypes on me. But when you go after the brothers who do fit into the stereotypical behavior, then you want to get mad in your feelings. And I'm sorry, I can't get upset with too much. I only thing I get upset with your parents who make the assumption that all of us of African descent like that, because I am not like that. Hell to no. And got no problem with it, okay? But when it comes to someone like the thug trash you dating Latina women, then you cannot, because I'm sorry, I wouldn't want that. I don't care if they were high yellow. I won't, just like I wouldn't, when Bob Brown was sick on that cocaine and shit. I see why Joe Jackson and Sissy didn't want them dating their daughters, okay? Well, same thing. I wouldn't know Jerry Meeks trash either. He's still a thug, okay? I don't care how much Martin, he high yellow grant. You know what I'm saying? It's a character. Don't bring that trash in my family. And if you do, I ain't gonna come to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? I did all this hard work for y'all, and you being somebody who bring the family down. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your children's dating experience when they're adults, but you want someone to date, with prestige. You want someone that you fought hard, so they can get something better in life. You don't want anybody bringing the family down, okay? I look at that dynamic. And so when I'm seeing these videos from these Hispanic, who I'm talking about, I look at these brothers and I'm like, really? Where's the educated brothers? I'm not defending the fact he being racist or stalking people because that's why. And one thing he don't stop me. Oh, he don't stop me. He know how to fool me. And I know I pulled that email up anytime about you asking me to see my cop talking about Kevin. But the truth of the matter is, okay, I don't fit into that narrative, and that's the narrative I'm getting tired of that being defined as black. That is not our culture. Being a do to nothing, being a step and Fletcher, all these things that reinforce into the modern day time, that is not who we are. And the ones who say that are the coons, are the ones who make us look terrible in the media. Because as soon as someone gets shot by the police, okay, they're going to try to find some type of stereotypical mess to defame his character. And then use imagery like that, okay? So when I see this Latinas, you gotta understand you can't get mad at you gotta get mad at the ones who make the assumption. Don't get me wrong, because they're being a fool, making an assumption, making an ass out themselves. However, you gotta get mad at the person who also is perpetrating a stereotype and defining it as blackness when it's not. Because when I see this dynamic, I'm like, oh, I see why they feel. Because first, when I come into the room and we get in an argument about race and stereotypes, the Latino dude will go to the ignorant trash in our community and try to get them as an ambassador of the community. You know what I'm saying? So, and I never forget this. I had a Latino friend, so-called friend, no friend no more, green eyes, light skin Latino dude, and he used the term nigga, nappy, and he said, "Well, my black friends at my job, here we go, ghetto trash. My black friends at my job, they say those words, and if I had a poll or a survey, they will outdo yeah, because you hang around the trash in the community. See, someone like me who's educated, you don't like me because I don't buy into your stereotypes. You hate me because of that. But then you go after the trash, but when the trash bites you in the ass, then you want to go in the comment section on Facebook and say they do nothing, all the other stuff, because you chase after trash. Okay? Trashy folks. You don't got intelligent folks in the community who, like myself, who's trying to, what I'm saying, and actually it is very true. Because as a so-called Latino friend, I found his real dirty secret. We used to work together, and I ain't trying to tell if he watched this video. He probably don't. I'm not trying to tell the business, but I have to be real. And one thing about me, I try to be real without disclosing too much information as possible. I'm trying to relate to my audience when I do that. This Latino darker Latino dude, a little bit couple shades lighter than me. Um, I met him in 10 years ago. We was working together. He's way younger than me. He's probably 30 or probably already 30. Okay, I'm 39, and we working as a business. He's a rapper, had a big following, a lot of African American people listen to Corneo, okay, the Control rapper. A lot of African American people loved his music. And he like, if I came and start singing Come Without Floor, they probably boo me, okay? So act like Abraham Catania in that Mexican club when he was singing We Belong Together, okay? So anyway, here 10 years later, he has a baby mama. Baby mama's part white, part Mexican. He thought that she was white. I can look into her, she's Hispanic, okay? Acting, okay, acting looking, okay? And what happened is that she was going through issues in the area where the apartment complex was run down. I'm gonna tell all the business, and this food was not working. So she went to like the African City guys who were thugs, who were drug dealers, who take care of her. She wasn't sleep with them. He accused them, and the N word was used. She told me how this happened because a messy old woman, heavy white, in our job, was telling each other's business, and I told them assholes do not talk to that bitch, okay? Because that bitch, when we working, when I first got hired by that company, and she tried to act like a boss, and I had to go off on her back in August of last year. I did go off on her, but I was getting off on the dog skin. I didn't care. Anybody who provoked anger to me, do not play that bullshit. Wonder why I don't go see my family. I don't want that shit in my life. Yeah, because you came from a toxic environment. Please don't bring it to me, okay? Now, the white woman was telling business. She almost got me in trouble. So I told they ass, do not talk to that bitch. Well, they didn't listen. Okay. So she was telling each other's business. And it became, and that's how, before they moved out this neighborhood, that's how they came out. So she told me, the one who's part white, part Mexican, what he said and this and that. And I didn't go back and tell him. We were supposed to work together. When he started, I said, no, we're not. This dude also support Donald Trump. I'm like, dang, what happened to this fool? You understand? This dude got the Portugal disease. I'm like, what the fuck? Support Donald Trump? Yeah. So this I know about the colorism on Latino, because this dude was darker. So he told this white woman that she thought this woman was white. And he was finally, man, she was not pure white. She had a child. Next thing that she was getting taken care of, she was sleeping with black men. And she told her straight that she was not sleeping with them. He wasn't doing anything right. He wasn't working at the time. And she got kids by him. So how she gonna depend? So the brothers in the hood who were thugs, who was drug dealers, was giving her money, taking care of her kids. And he was saying every nigga this and that. And I said, oh, and then then she admitted to me, well, I'm reading this up. She said that he liked me as a friend. I think like a white boy. I said, oh, so that's why he cool with me. But then I started to see some different stuff. One time they was giving out food. The food truck came in, and these little girls. Now these little girls, young 14-year-old girls, these sisters. This dude was saying Shanae, your weed, this and that, trying to mess with their self-esteem. I'm like, why this dude saying all this shit? You know what I'm saying? So and I'm concerned all this. And when she told me all that, yes, he voted he voted for Donald Trump. Yes, he did. And I had to remind her, I said, I didn't bring up the mess. I said, you know that in Mexico they had African ancestry. And yes, you too do have it. You not that far. And he laughed. But I said, yeah, you part black too. So, you know what I'm saying? Besides Spanish and Native, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, when I mentioned, I said, down we fighting each other, African, we mean for black, white, and American. So, you just look different to the mixture. You know, whoever married a family, me, hold on. You know, that's all it is. So, then when she told me this, I said, well, you know, we're in a security company, and I want you to be. I'm like, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. And everybody said it's okay because I don't fool with Latino or anybody like that. I just mistreated Bob Johnson, who sold business a bit of icon. How you think I feel about Latino people say, hello, come on now, okay? That coonery, that pocho coonery, I don't fuck with. Next thing it's gonna hurt you in the ass, okay? So I can't deal with someone pretending to be friends, but they not friends, they enemies. I'm a nigga behind my back. Of course, they can call me nigga, but it's other African people that you're calling nigga to. That's also could be my cousin, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why that's an untrustworthy situation. And I said no. And she was falsely accused of sleeping with these dudes. She wasn't sleeping with them dudes, and I'm sure she would. And we was talking, I said, yeah. They said, you know, he was calling them niggas. I said, yeah. I said, I hate you saying the N-word, but I can't get mad. And because I bet those fools up there in that area was calling you niggas, calling themselves niggas. Yeah, they call themselves. I said, yeah, they don't have no love for themselves. They don't have no love for themselves. That's why they're like selling dope, look like picketing and shit and everything else. So when I bring this up, the dude falsely accused his baby mama, and this was not working. And I always hear about like you know hard working and black men, you know, and all this other stuff. And but let me explain why that's somehow true and that's not true. First, on the individual level, it's not true. You don't know everybody based on individuality. Every individual in their head and their mind, so you're not God. However, that dynamic does exist. I'm not Protestant, okay? I'm an ex-Protestant. I'm a Catholic, okay? And that idea, faith out works, is dead. When I'm working, and I was recently working at an event cleaning up, because I left my for 10 agency, cleaning up, and the sister that was my boss was shocked that amongst us of African descent, except the white girl who was there, who was not put on blast, but she was a hard worker. I know her. She hang around with brothers anyway. But anyway, I was the main one concerned about getting the job done. She was shocked because I'm not a perfect Catholic Christian. The Bible says faith without works is dead. So, but you gotta stay in the Protestant culture. White people who are Protestant taught these slaves, our ancestors, who also our ancestors as well, that they were predestined to have wealth, and those who didn't have wealth, that John Calvin false interpretation mentality, that they was doomed, that something happened to blah 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 snap. Okay, and some of these African descended people believe that faith will come to you. Don't go look at that. And you got Protestant ministers within the community who rob, who take money out of the community. That's why the communities are so poor, okay? And a bunch of churches on every block. But they live in them nice homes, while these fools are living to get out, living in light bill to be paid and everything else. Y'all get my point? So when I see as a Catholic Christian, and not a perfect one, in my faith say faith without works is dead. If you don't work for it, you don't apply faith to it, and you don't put work, you get action to it, you're not gonna get it done. They believe in faith comes. That's why I don't like Martin Luther. And I say Martin King. I say Martin Luther, the white man in the 1500s who made Protestant. Okay, all right. When I saw my 13th grandfather, I think James Bacon, as being a reverend, I got upset. Okay, because like you, the reason why I do that 1500s, why we have this bullshit here. No offense. Okay, but the truth of the matter is that dynamic don't understand white supremacy. Who are, remember they made money off of slavery, so they were using this argument to our slaves. That's why some slaves would not get out of the plantation. Okay, some slaves were afraid to fight for their freedom or got discouraged. Okay, so me being a Catholic Christian in the Protestant culture, should I say, is a dynamic worse thing to deal with. By the mind leaving taxes, it's not the black identified one; it's the white one. It's very extreme here. Okay, and they interpret the Bible as white is good and bad and black is bad. That's why you have these folks within these churches who have that dynamic. I don't have the dynamic. Okay, don't have the dynamic at all. So when I'm working, I work hard. I'm not lazy. The only time you can say I was lazy when I wasn't trying to be was I was in Vegas when I dealt with the issue in Vegas. It made me dumb me down. That my doctor that I had to snitch on due to his abuse towards me, you know what I'm saying, that was to make me dumb me down. But when I was on my off the medication, I was schizophrenic disorder, and actually the Latino dude was there when I was going through this situation. When that dude what did that doctor gave me? He gave me Respondol or Geodon, whatever the dumb medication. It dumbed me down. It made me not want to do nothing. It made me scared, paranoid. I'm not lying. I was going through abuse at home. So imagine at work, you're thinking about this. You're scared to come home. That's it paranoid me 10 times worse. And a doctor who later on abused me, talked to me crazy, he started to gaslight these things and say I would have schizophrenic disorder. I was looking through. I said, no, these are actual events. I'm trying to tell you. He wouldn't listen to me. So it makes sense. Okay? So when I'm off that medication, I got new medication and I do doctor, but when I start to work hard, get things done, folks were shocked about that. I'm like, yeah, I'm not no, you know what I'm saying? And so, and I never forget this, that when I worked at Enron, I used to work at Enron, y'all, okay? Temporarily, 2001. Me and his Hispanic woman got along. The light-skinned Creole sister who is a prostitute, okay? Either she's a holiness or a Pentecostal or bad, whatever she is. She wore long dresses, didn't cut her hair, and gray, long, curly hair. She was complaining about the boxes in the stockroom. I'm very good at office clerical work. In this 2001, I was 21 going on 22 before Aaliyah had died in a 9/11 situation. Don't forget this. This old holiness evangelical woman she clothed because she tried to harass me on the job religion till I used Bible verses to bunk her argument and she shut up. And later on, the Hispanic woman came to me and said, I'm going to use you instead of her. She said, and I said, yeah. I said, and I started to say, I'm going to ask, are you Catholic just like I am? She said, yeah. I said, you know what, our faith, because she was out here preaching to me. We believe faith without our works is dead. She said, you sure right. I said, well, she don't believe in that. When I told her, she said, uh-huh. So when I'm working, that's the reason why. So you understand, they're telling this is the those who at Hispanic converted to Protestantism. They're gonna get a lot of backlash doing on your own. You're gonna have lazy folks like that. And actually, the Latino dude that was saying he's not even Catholic, okay? But my faith tell me in the Bible that faith without works is dead. You must get things done. You can't sit here and just want things to happen and it's not gonna happen to you. Okay? When I was learning my apologetics, so I said no wonder I go after not to go work hard on it. My brother who's darker than me, who is in the nice area, white area, should I say, who's in real estate. Well, every time I try to strive to get my stuff done, this dude will try to discourage me. Okay? He's 41 years old. Yeah. try to discourage me. And I guess it's our competition because I'm a couple shades lighter than him. And then two, I was raised middle class and I was raised in the hood like he was. So he wanted to see me at the bottom. As I know I was making this statement when I was talking about this stuff earlier on my other videos. That's how I know from experience. So when I work, I work. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't do something, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? But I still trying to work. And if I can't find the new job, I go find another job that fits my criteria. Okay? And if I can't find a criteria, I try to find something about it. I don't sit here and try to be, you know what I'm saying? Remember, remember I'm very political, y'all. I have put resumes on a lot of jobs. And I was unemployed for a long period of time. I wasn't trying to sit at home at my grandma's house and not do nothing. Okay? That's why I ain't went back in 2012. I ain't seen her since then. Don't want to see her. Okay? I don't want to be in that dynamic. You have folks in the community trying to tell me to live like that. Okay? So my mentality is different. So that's why you have on the job, you have the hardworking, Latinos, because their culture, even if they're not Catholic, teaches them that they are worse that. Even the Africans who are Catholic or not, but their culture teaches them that man doesn't eat, word doesn't eat. Okay? So like me, if I can't find a job, if all these jobs do not want to hire me, I am trying my best to trying to get my own business. You got to work for yourself, do something. You can't sit around and do shit and let folks take care of you. Okay? So that's why I done. That's why folks in the hood, oh, you think you better than somebody. Because they don't do shit in their life. And they want to dumb me down to go along with it. You see what I'm saying? So, but going to the subject of the video, when it comes to Latino women who come from critical racist families and you chase after these trashy brothers who make other brothers like myself look terrible. I'm speaking from both sides of the community here because I got Spanish in me too. That's a good thing about being mixed. Okay? I gotta say this. It's getting to be a problem. Where are those quality black brothers? Dark hair, like whatever, don't matter. Who got money? At least Vin Diesel baby mama did a great choice. At least Alonzo Ball's baby mama picked somebody who doing something, okay? Not doing nothing, okay? Okay, and some of y'all are choosing brothers. Even when I was in Jocko, I had a light skinned brother from Brooklyn, lighter than me. Thug out, mentality, get up, mentality, no. And the Latina woman, her son looks straight up the stereotypical Mexican, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The mestizo, they are mixed with African, but the mestizo look. But her son's daddy is black, is a brother. After I say he not pure, but but you know what I mean, okay? So here she go after this brother. The light-skinned brother was there with some racism. He's lighter than me. And he confronted the Mexican RA, who I couldn't stand, okay, the Chicano one, that I had a problem with. They was trying to talk to me crazy. And then next thing when I snitched on him, although he had folks on his side, he was scared because I do not have the inferior complex like them trashy folks in the community do, okay? Who you meet every day, who's scared. No, I don't sideline with the female-minded folks in our community, okay? I don't, okay? That's why we clash, and I'm glad we do, okay? Because I ain't trying to have nobody stomp block my dog on path. Hello. So, but when this dude came in from Brooklyn, and them New York folks don't play, he told that dude off, and I was glad he did. He told the RA, you don't like black people, you're racist, and the RA walked away, okay? And I told him, I said, dude, this is your education. I'm glad you did. You need to contact Washington, D.C. Contact the Department of Labor. I ain't doing all that, dude. Here we go with that feeble-minded. I said, why are you scared? I said, dude, the reason why I'm telling you in secret, you don't let your right hand, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, you don't let your left hand or right hand. Okay, I'm trying to let him know. Dude, I'm from Houston. I don't have a home except the grandparents' house. I'm not trying to go back in that toxic place. I'm here to get my education so I can get a better life, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, by your rights, play by the rules. I'm not saying kiss his ass. I'm saying write the letter to the Department of Labor, you know what I'm saying, and get this man fired. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to fire him, go up. I mean, God dog it. Martin King, here we go with that nigga mentality, because he called himself a nigga. I do. So this fool drops out. in 2004, and his girlfriend, who's from LA, Mexican woman. Same thing, she can fight over Latino dude who's a thug. He's the pretty boy thug. Light skin, Fresco, a cholo thug, light hair, dressed in Cartez shoes and dressed, in the black slacks and nice shirts type cholo and draw. And I never get him and the other girl, like the girl from that Yankee video, Damila Gasolina. She's not Puerto Rican, but she looks just like her. They were fighting over this. Y'all love these thug dudes. Woo, Lord, these women today. Yeah, no offense to Whitney Houston, but God dog, y'all gonna end up like Whitney Houston, man. What's your rate? Whatever you call yourself, Hispanic, but whatever. Okay, anyway, no offense, I love Whitney, but I'm gonna tell y'all they need doggone thug trash. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do a video about Sierra, cause I'm about to get on her too. Anyway, I defend what she did, man, Russell, but I'm gonna get on her too about and Slim Thug. Okay, so let me get my time together. Okay. So yeah, Sierra, you're not. I love you, my camera skin Creole sister, but I'm about to get on you in that too. Cause in the beginning of your career, and when you saying oh, not buttons, that's pussycat dolls. What's it called? My goodies. Yeah, now I'm talking about don't hang in the jar and rock aside. You said on you like the bad boys. So did she? Sure did say that. Now Slim Thug is clowning her, and she mad at Russell. I'm with her, Barry Russell, but at the same time, you chose to go with Future on them thug bad boys. See, y'all gonna learn that. You gonna learn that, y'all. Okay, stop trying to be Lala. I ain't talking about Lala Vasquez. There's two Lalas. One is Afro Latina, Puerto Rican. We all know from the VH1 and BET and everything else. Then you have a Chicano rapper, Chicano singer. Her name is Lala. And she has something called, y'all don't talk about, because I watched it on NTV Threads, something about the thug. She had a Latino dude being a thug, he bring the hood out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She has a big tattoo. She's a light-skinned Latina with a big old tattoo on her arm somewhere. Her name is Lala. Y'all, if she going some issue with them thugs, that's the reason why. Sierra, y'all women doing it, women of color and white, stop doing it. You're going to have problems. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So when her boyfriend, light skinned boyfriend from New York, from Brooklyn at the Jocko Center had left, she said, "Yeah, black men don't want." I said, don't you say me. You know, say, I am mixed. Don't you say that I felt bad because her son, he don't look black. You know, he's part black. Because everybody thinks so quote pure Mexican child. No, he's part black and his own mama, but she choosing thug trash. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She took that high yellow kinky hair brother from New York. He was thug trash. He had sense, but it's like he was dumbing himself down to fit in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he stood up to that Latino art, or the Chicano dude who got on my nerves, who was not my art, who tried to be all tough because he was in the Marines, wherever he was in the military. But him to stop and not fight for his rights and not trying to stay in there so he gets education to do better life, I said, oh no, hell no, brother. So I got my diploma, you know what I'm saying, from there. I mean, not doing too much, but I'm doing not to probably do better than him, unless he doing some thuggery and selling dope or something, I don't know, okay? But he went low, okay? And trying to play the thug. And we would argue about the N word so many times, because I don't call myself a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He argued about my mixed heritage. I said, dude, you don't even look pure black. You lied to me. Okay? So you're not pure black. I mean, it's like everything about black, he put negativity to it. So I knew he can call me a self-hater. At least I try to promote black beauty and black excellence and everything else. Because how is someone going to be proud of a black and they see ugly examples that white race people make about them? How are you going to teach pride in that? Can you let me know about that? That don't work, right? Yeah, we live a white society. You know why white supremacy is so good? I'm not saying good in a good way, but why it's so effective, try to say. Why it's so effective in this country? Because even though you see the thug trash white dudes, they promote white positive image of themselves. That's why we hear about white actors are actually doing some scandalous shit, and we shocked because they never show that side. But you got folks actors and some Hispanics will show the negative side and keep on promoting it, and you want to know why folks, and especially these children, don't want to be you. Point blank, okay? So he promote every little negative stereotype, and like I say, this Hispanic woman, this Chicano woman from LA, she already had her part black child. So next thing she gonna ask this brother, and I think she was trying to tell him to stay on there too. I'm like, dude, brother, stay on the campus. Don't let that dude lose his position. You know what I'm saying? Get your education, okay? So if you even if you don't have a job, you got a certificate to say you have experience in something, so you can move on. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm a job, I don't escape from my grandparents, but also I can be sufficient, so I don't have to well depend on nobody, okay? So why are you doing this? And you all the way from Brooklyn to here in El Paso, Texas, and you gonna let this Chicano man, what I'm saying, this Porter dude trying to stop you? No, dude, get your education. Go tell them white people. I'm like in my head, dude, tell the white. But one thing I found out from a sister, they don't call the cops in Brooklyn. No, for real, that's why so much crime go on. In those areas, they don't call the cops. They don't trust the police. I mean, the police is dirty, but pray before the police. I do. When I'm trying to have problems in this hood, and I call the laws, I pray before the police come. Cause you know what I'm saying. Yes, I do. Cause I don't trust them either, no matter what their race are. Okay, but the legal right, use your legal rights to defend yourself. Don't go illegal with it. You know what I'm saying? So when he and I see why they have those snitching stuff, cause in them areas where he from, all that chaos, they adjust to it. They don't try to find solutions to it. So him snitching to the Department of Labor or to Washington D.C. Bush, he chose not to do it. Because I would. Everybody knew. I know when I said that, that's why I realized I thought that I had some trouble. I did have this prominence on the campus because I knew how to fight for my rights. I didn't have this inferior complex. I knew abuse was abuse when I see it because I've been through it and I have self pride. You have people who try to tell me what's not proud of myself because I'm stereotypes. That's not self pride, idiot. Okay? I had pride in myself and I knew I was there to get my education. I was not there to get no chicks and have sex with. You know what I'm saying? On time that I felt lustful when the girl was trying to come on with Elvis. That's it. But my main focus was trying to get my education, my certificate, and then get my college education. So I go back to Houston and get my own stuff together. So when I be living in someone else's house, on my own, that was the whole purpose of that. Okay, it was not the whole purpose of living for somebody else, or living under, you know what I'm saying, someone else's rules and all that other shit. Okay, with my own rules, have my own pay my own bills, and have a nice car and live fancy. And I'm so fancy, as Iggy Azalea say. Okay, that was the whole purpose. Okay, so when I hear this dude, I swear, I'm really like this dude just went low, okay? And I'm like, bruh, what are you trying to prove to me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, when we go back to Brooklyn, how you can get a better job? You know what I'm saying? And just in case this better job comes with still, how are you gonna get your, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this dude like crazy, like I'm for you to stand up to that Latino dude, but to sit here and quit and not try to contact the labor force, the Department of Labor, contact even George Bush, W. Bush, you don't like him, you know what I'm saying? Because many times they threatened to shut that school down. The school was so good, but like I told this Latino woman that worked there, the reason because it's a minority school. It's a minority school, okay? Some of these Latinos think they're white. They're not white. You're mixed. It's a person of color school, okay? And if you don't act right and you have this school, because they don't want to see minorities strive, whether it be African American or Hispanic. So if you're predominantly African American descent or Hispanic, and it's government owned, and they start hearing some ratchet shit coming out there, they're closing that shit down. Maybe they get this stuff together and start hiding behind the bushes and get it fixed. You have to worry about that. Come on now. So that's the whole reason why. So me per se, I don't have that problem. Because I knew if you start to violate my rights, I will get the ACLU in the chapter and all that. I'll get the meat. You damn right I will. I don't have that inferior company. Those who don't do it, they scared, intimidated. Okay? So, but he's so intimidated, he's, nah, I'm not going to run with it. And I'm like, dude, you messed up your whole future because of that. You let him lose his position. He didn't lose his position because he's mean, rude. He wasn't mean, rude to the Africans. He was mean to the other Latinos too. You know, had an attitude. Like I said, my son was in there, or if my son was in that section, trust me, believe, I'm being in that doggone school ready to meet that dude. I said, dude, you know, we don't have to fight on property. You know what I'm saying? Let's come on, let's duke it out. If I had to lose a fight, at least fight for my son. You're not gonna talk about something in kind of way. I don't beat my kids. I'm not with that win this mess. I don't do none of that shit. You're not gonna talk to my child in the kind of way. I put my son in. If some of the artists I saw who are men, I would ask, let's go on Loma Land, let's fight. Because you're not going to do it, or I get my pussy involved. You're not going to abuse my children. I've been through abuse situation, and I'm not gonna have my kids go through it. Okay? Hell to them, you better not do that to my kids. Cause I saw some of the RAs was rude, and I understand if someone belligerent, but I'm talking about those who were not rude, and they would talk mess to them. Okay? And I'm like, oh hell to no, I don't care what your mama taught you. You didn't do that shit with me. And I was grown. I said, I don't believe in that. And then I know, well, you very, yeah, I'm very pretty correct. You ain't gonna be with my account, care what your mama did. Yeah, I don't give a damn. Don't give me your past, your bad past experience with me. Okay, it's all it is. So when I saw them talking to, I'm sorry, I never forget the other RA who worked in the morning. That's the one who used to be a gangster. The one that what did he do? He retired after I told everybody what he did to me on the property. I believe that he did. And the other folks told me behind closed he didn't like me. I ain't like his ass either. He used to be a thug gangster, veterano. Okay, now he got big or bad. And never forget, I was taking the trash out, so I wasn't in his section. And a Latino dude, in the case by the company's rules, the school rules, before 8 o'clock you could be in your room. Okay, so he violated this Latino dude's rules. This old ex-veterano thug, OG, hey! So the Latino dude came, hey, what do you want? Can I go to my room? No, go to my room. I'm like, ugh. And I found out later on that the dude had people mad at the parents of these Latino guys was calling, complaining about this dude attitude towards their sons. Cause trust me, if like I said, it was my doggone son. Okay, bro. Okay, I'm from motherfucking Houston, Texas, bitch. I'm from the East Side, bitch. Let's go ahead and fight. If I gotta lose a fight, I don't give a damn. At least I fought for my mijo. Don't you come here and talk to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what your mama, daddy raised your ass. That's why you so violent, because of the way you are. You want to do all that shit? Let's go on Lomanan right now. Let's go on Lomanan. Let's go right there by that shell, this Exxon station, and let's fight right now. We'll fight on I-10, bitch. You can talk to my damn son any kind of way. I don't care what fuck. Back in 1967, we ain't live that shit today. Don't try to share that shit with somebody who don't want to be shared with that mess. You know what I'm saying? I would have killed him straight up. You talk to my son that way, let's take it outside. Puto, let's take it outside. I don't give a fuck. Okay? You're not gonna hit my damn son. You're not gonna scream at my son or whatever. Shit, because your ass fucked up when you was young. That's not nobody's problem. That's your damn problem. So, I swear, gonna talk to my son any kind of way. I would say, dude, no, we don't go to private. We don't go to private. Let's go right now on side. Let's go right there in the middle of cars, driving right there on the feet of I-10, and let's fight, bitch. Cause I ain't scared your bitch ass. You don't talk to my damn son. I don't give a damn about what your mama, your dumb ass parents did to you. Yeah, my parents done what they did to me too, and I'm bipolar. But unlike that, I'm not selfish, and I ain't gonna put that shit in my kids' life, bitch. I would no swear. Y'all know if that dude said it to, I swear, I said like I said that was my son. I'm saying like Barack Obama from the trade. And you never know what type of women out there you might have a son like that, okay? But point is, my niggas DNA to you don't look like him, you know what I'm saying? But point is, if they're we gonna go outside, okay? Hold on, come on, let's go outside, homie. I ain't gonna fight on I ain't gonna put myself in jail. Come on, fight outside, bitch. Do something to my damn son again. Talk about son again. I ain't from that generation. I ain't trying to be part of the generation. And I never get the same damn time, around at the same year, cause I confronted his ass 2006 in the court out about my braids. That puto, another Latino dude, we first see one thing. I don't know what it is about El Paso people. I don't know what it is, but the other Latino dude that was about my age, he was in college program, and all he asked to do, the RA, the one who's used to be a veteran thug, asked him about something. Dude started yapping at him. So we used to call him Fat Joe. Fat Joe. I ain't trying to say his real name. We call him Fat Joe. There's a nickname. If you listen to this, you know, I ain't say your full government name, okay? So we call him Fat Joe. Fat Joe was from D-Town from Dallas. I don't know what it is with these El Paso people, Houston, Dallas people. We don't play this shit. Anyway, point is, that Latino dude told me, he said, Mr. Son, so that's the veterano, former ex-veterano thug, from Juarez. He's from Juarez. Anyway, but living in El Paso, Texas for a while. He used to be a cholo thug back in the 60s, 70s, whatever, back in them damn ass days. Anyway, former job called graduate. I never forget, he said, hold up, he said, wait a minute, he said, wait a minute. I'm trying to say, what the dude said? He said, Don't be talking to me like that. Well, I'm a student. You a student. He said, I don't give a damn. He said, I'm human. Don't talk to me like that either. Shoot. So he confront him. We not from that. And the dude, the one called Fat Joe, he not Puerto Rican, he Mexican. We are not from that fucking generation. I wish y'all stupid baby boomers of any doggone group stop trying to share that shit to people. Shit. Your bags have my mama did and the extension cord. That's why y'all ass are so tough. That's why half of y'all was on crack cocaine, trying to hide that pain you went through. Shit. You the one brought the sex and all that shit to my Generation X and later on. So own up to it. With the sexual revolution shit back in the 60s and 70s, that's why we fucked up to this day. So, yeah, we stood up to that bully. We didn't care about him being an RA, a resident advisor. That's what RA is, a resident advisor, RA. We didn't give a fuck. You hurting us, trying to hurt us, trying to use your authority to hurt us. We're not from that area. We from the because El Paso is the 9th largest city, right? And it's 6th largest city. Okay, in Texas. Well, we from the main big cities like Dallas and Fort Worth and Houston. We don't pay that shit, bitch. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? So respect goes both ways. If you don't know how to deal with that, that's not my problem. We here to get educated. We ain't be taught spirit. We ought to get that shit at home. We want to be with our family. Why we gonna be able to have longevity there? I don't believe in having longevity there. I don't want that in my future. I want a part of that. You keep that in your future. Don't put it in mine. Okay? So I swear, when I saw that Latino dude, all he asked to do when I was taking trash out. Because I was section of front of them. They on the back to the ghetto. We call it the ghetto section. Both of them, those two RAs. The one that the light skinned dude confronted. That's the big one who's a veteran, not veteran as in gangster. Maybe he was back today, but he was a Marine, big old dude. Then the other one was a real light skinned, used to be a veteran thug from Watts. Okay, used to be a Charlo thug. Okay, back in the day, in the old school days. They had this, you know, I see they call it the ghetto section, because it was a ghetto section, okay? It had people robbing stuff still. Yeah, breaking into people's room. Yes, y'all, I got a story to tell about that section, the same number. I ain't gonna say the number. Anyway, let's get it long. Too much information. So anyway, anyway, I'm glad I never been. That's the only section I know. I'm so glad, because I'm sorry, if I had to be in that section, I would give me a shank. I probably have a gun hidden in my bed, ready to see someone pop out and come to my dog and start to steal. What you gonna steal? What? Who you gonna steal from? Shoots. I don't give a damn. I might get gangster up and then don't come in there and do some shit to me. Shit. Half y'all was little kids when we was gangster lean back in the 90s. Okay, shit. That was, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, point is, so anyway, like I said about that section, crazy. It was a crazy section. That section was crazy. The ghetto section, and they always had fights in there. Yeah, there was, yes, for real, they were ratchet in that damn section. The dude would be yelling, screaming, and like I say, they both was charged that section for some damn reason. But when the RAs was not there, they sometimes be substitute RA, okay? And that's the one who opened the bathroom when I was in the shower, taking a shower, assuming that I was smoking weed when I wasn't, okay? Because I don't smoke weed, okay? I never did, never will, okay? That's that motherfucker. And I got Me Too lawsuit against that bitch. Booth ass bitch can get damn, pussy at home. Don't be kind of look at my damn BBC shit, bitch. Mixed BBC, bitch. I'm in Chi trying to get ready to go to school back in 2000 motherfucking 4. Don't forget that bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, when I told everybody that story, that's why at 19 he retired. Okay, yeah, don't ever hurt Zacharias. I don't play that shit. Okay, now you hurt me, your reputation might be ruined. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, because I don't ask for that. So I'm not lying. That section was crazy. I'm not lying. I'm glad I was not. All the other sections I moved to, I never been in that section. Thank the Lord. But there was a ghetto section. They call it the ghetto section. And dude for the morning, that's the veterano, the ex veterano, the ex cholo. He was in charge of that section in the morning, and the one who was a veteran who worked in the military, real veteran, he was in the evening. And they would have fights, arguing people during lunchtime. People come and steal. Yes. People come and breaking it. Yes. I'm not lying, y'all. That section is the ghetto section. Yes, you better you put your PlayStation in there. You know they may find a key, a lock to beat. And then I try to tell them, say y'all need to get key locks, cause we had combination locks. And I had to tell the lady who looked like Judge Melion on People's Court, who not Cuban, but she's Mexican with curly hair, but when she had red hair, tell her downstairs. I said, when I was in middle school, they told us in the early 90s, and she's a former graduate from Job Corps, she's older than I am, that, that's why I had problems with too later on. She's no good either, okay? I told her, you need to have key locks and tell the students to give you the extra key. Because that, okay? Because you can get a book and bump that doggone lock and open it. That's, and I knew because it was in middle school back in the 90s in Eastside Harris County. That's what was going on. And I told my grandmother, okay? And she didn't want to listen to me until someone did open my lock. And I think I put the long lock on whatever. And they had to say, oh, yeah, you're right. We need to give you. I said, yeah. You see how this stubborn old school people get on my motherfucking nerves. I got these damn ass motherfucking problems today. I wish I could get their old ass out their business themselves. I did say that. Yes, I did. I'm almost old too. I'll be 40. Times 20. It's times 20. No, 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 plus 20 would be 60. So I'm getting old. I embrace it. Okay, so don't get offended by me saying old. I'm getting old too. Shit. I actually prefer to be old and young. Anyway, point is, so, but these old, I swear, these older people get on my motherfucking nerves. Can you keep your nosy old ass out of people's business sometimes? I don't care if I don't care if you're trying to teach them. If they don't want to teach them, have the wisdom to leave folks alone, okay? Who don't want to be dealt with, okay? So, anyway, but yeah, at Job Corps 99, I saw this dynamic, and it wasn't not every brother that was a thug, but even if they wasn't, they try to associate with that mess. Okay? I'm not lying. For real. And these Latinas was trying to go after these dudes. Okay? Not all. And I'm like, someone like me, I was playing, I was something that they didn't want to go with. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, the expectation. And I'm like, okay, did I, no, go ahead, go after them, but if something happens, don't come after me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was dating someone like me, and let's say I go to your familia and they have all these little stupid expectations and stereotypes, I'm gonna come in that room and prove them wrong by my presence. Okay? And I'm talking about I'm speaking Spanish, that's how I am, okay? And that debunks your argument. Okay? So, but you chase it after stuff that your parents use stereotypes on, and these dudes individually are providing stereotypes as proof. That it's not all of us. Proof, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to prove their point of view, okay? That's the reason why you're having problems. Okay? So I had to call it like it is, because I don't know why y'all go with the trashy brothers who don't do shit, who don't care about doing shit, if they don't have something, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all got the ones who call themselves niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I have heard Latinos call themselves, and I'm not using this word to hurt anybody. I'm also part Hispanic, Spanish Creole, but I heard Latinos call themselves way back in spec. But it's not the norm, idiot. Okay, so they have pride themselves if they ain't gonna work. So why, brother, you don't have pride yourself saying that you're not a nigga? Because you're not a nigga. You're a person of color. You're African descent. You mix with other things as well, but you're not a nigga. Okay. Stop lowering yourself to the totem power pole and then try to claim it's private when you know it ain't private when you're doing it. Okay, call it like it is. So I got caught like it is, y'all. But y'all go after those doggone men who in the community who purposely be thugs. And I seen it. I mean, not just the ones who are dark or camera like me. Those are street light ones too. Because I had to forget a girl was going one who was part part Asian, part black dude. He real lighter than me. Bright skinned dude. He was thugging out in, you know what I'm saying? We about 20 something, about my age. He went on job corps, but he was out the campus. And that was her ex boyfriend. She showed pictures. He tatted up good. I'm like, damn, you like him like that? I'm like, what decent brother? You don't want to go to college bound? Someone that's trying to make themselves. It's like you want some cheap version of Coco black men. And I don't know why y'all like them trash, but when they do that cheap shit on against you, and you get complained about it, whine about it, you chose trash. It is what it is. I call it like it is. So that's my take on it. I gotta go, and I leave this alone. Bye bye. Have a nice day.